Hi. Ah, damn. It's like night time. It's past 9. It's going to 10 o'clock. Gotta get home. Uh, whatever I call home these days. So, it's the little bit of an update on how my day went. It was really good and got some things very nice. I was talking about how how I am using the moringa, the leaf powder, and how it's working miracles, and how I've worked with or I've used the seed uh, powder, and it worked so much miracles. It cost me to purge. Well, what is it? It got me some more of that ringer. Yeah, just link it down below, and it's really working wonders. Like I took it, and then like an hour later, it's like yo, everything just wanted to come out. Like a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. And coupled with that was this. If you can see that, it's a little bit on reverse. Okay, too shiny. I think the what? It's natural CBD from the hemp plant, and then also using some of this, which is turmeric, and some of this black pepper. The good mix of the pepper is that with pepper and the turmeric is that there's certain properties that pepper in pepper that sort of that actually activates the turmeric so that it can like be used all of it by our body, and it can be any pepper. It can be the white pepper, black pepper. It can be peri peri or whatever, as long as it's chili in there, like pepper. It can be red pepper, green pepper. All those peppers have pepperin in them, and this pepperin element or component of the pepper actually activates the turmeric. What that does is it allows the gut to use the whole turmeric or most of the turmeric to cleanse the blood, to cleanse the whole body, and to deposit where it's needed. Mostly around the blood usage and the mind too. Yeah. Um, the other thing is I got me some spring water too. You gotta drink yourself some clean water. The thing with spring water is that it cleans out too. It cleans out a lot of toxins. So when you recognize that you're in a position like this, you gotta be honest with yourself. You don't just go with the flow, because you have visions, you have dreams, you have goals that you aspire to achieve. And so you know what it takes to get to them. And sometimes it's not a matter of location. It's not a matter of like whose house you're in or something like that. It's a matter of the mind. So it's mind over matter, and you actually have to realize that everything around you is evolving around you because of your mind and how you have set it up and the momentum that you are busy building up. So if then when you sleep, meaning that your momentum is sort of at rest, it's not totally off. You are not like not building any momentum, because the body is now when you rest, the body is in rest and digest part. So if you want to sleep, you want to know that the place where you're sleeping is good, is safe, and you trust the people, or like you trust the safety and stuff like that. And then if you don't, then you want to have precautions. You want to like your mind you want to set your mind forth to solutions. And that's the life that I've slowly adapted. It's not like any more of like the safety when I'm sleeping. It's like I sleep in the arms of God and I'm fine like that. Anything that happens, I don't care. If I feel anything different when I wake up in the morning, I meditate. Look at the sun, get me in some sun, and then I do a little bit of concussion, whatever I can get in. It can be kelp, it can be spirulina, it can be uh, this. Turmeric. It can be anything that I can get my hands on, and then it will ease me. And then if I really don't have any option, then I'll just fill up with anything, because the physicality of things is that the law of substitution. Like if you put one thing more than the other, then it will replace the other. So it's more like if you just clean, if you can just use raw food or like any type of food to like cleanse out your gut, and that takes a long time. If you eat a normal like 3 times a day, then it will take 3, 4 to 5 days. If you eat like 12 times a day, then it can take one day, depending on the size of the meal. So and then if you keep going back in that position again, then you gotta be precautious. You have to sort of think forward and make forward plans, because what's in your stomach actually determines the kind of thoughts that you have. Sometimes you think that it's you thinking, but it's not you that's thinking. You say you want to go, and then you go, and then you're like, yo, but I didn't want to go. Or like you don't want to go, and then you do go, then you're like, yo, but I didn't want to go. It's all these things. They all come in play together. The gut, the heart, and the mind. For them to be like really clean, it starts with a gut. It starts with a mouth. What you put in your mouth, it goes down to your gut, and then that's what's delivering to all the systems, to the blood system, to the respiratory system, to the circulatory system, to the mental, the nerves. All these get nutrients from what you put in your stomach. So if what you're putting in your stomach is a lot of processed stuff, GMOs, and all these funny things, of course your mind's gonna be funny. You're gonna be feeling fearful because of the lot of meat and the grease that you eat. It's gonna get you hyped up a little bit, and so the sugars and whatnot. And I'm not saying I don't take those things. And I ate chips today, like fries, and they had like, okay, not too much grease on them, but it's just one of those things that you do, but you want to do them under moderation, everything in moderation, and you want to take care of yourself. And if you are aware, the first step to taking care of yourself is awareness. If you're aware that you're not taking care of yourself right now, then and you know that you'll still do the same thing tomorrow and the day after, then you wanna, like, that awareness is very good. That awareness is the first step, and that's almost enough to get you started. And as long as you are aware of it, it will keep bothering you, it will keep coming back, and that's the new neural pathway that you are forming. Every time you pay attention to it, you are forming a new neural pathway, which is like a new habit, and then your mind will know that there is something better, because your mind is always looking to expand. It's like you're always looking to expand, you're always looking to learn something new, even when you don't know it. you know you're always on the gram, you're always on your phone. The what the true underlayer of this is that you are looking for something new to expand yourself, and this is the truest nature of our being. We are forever expanding, like our universe. We are forever seeking new exciting experiences, no matter how small they are. We are always looking to expand, and this is why you eat, because the new food have new information. Because everything is information, everything is energy. So when you understand all this, even love, every time you wanna experience new love, it doesn't mean like you get a new lover. No, it just means that you wanna try out new things. Or like, of course, when a person eats, they become a different person. So you're interested. You're like, oh, let me taste this one. So it's all like that. And then when you understand it from that point of view, it's like almost all the fears disappear. Or when they stay, when you start being fearful again, when you start being angry again, when your love becomes stressed or under pressure, then you start observing it. You sit back, or like you in your mind, you just relax back. And as you relax back, you find yourself that you're the observer, and you're observing this emotion that you feel, and then it brings you to every other time that you felt it, and you'll be like, and then it will hit you that, yeah, I was misinformed, but now I know better. I have learned. So this is what this emotion means, and this is what this emotion attracts. And if I feel like this, then I will attract these things. And if I keep on feeling like this, then it will get worse this way. So if to stop feeling like that, I don't have to like concentrate on stopping the thought, because that brings more of it. I concentrate on feeling better, and that's by doing things that actually make me feel better. No matter what place it is, no matter what circumstance it is, it starts with the mind, it starts with the awareness. So if you're aware of it, and then you act on it, it will soon. It's like laying a road. Like in ancient Rome, they laid the roads that they made had like about, I think, 20 or 30 layers. Unlike our roads that only have like maybe 3 or 4 layers, back in Rome they had like 30 or 40 layers. And That was a thing then, you know. So right, just a little bit of information. I'm feeling relaxed right now, and I gotta head out because I need like a I need like a bathroom. You know, I think I'm gonna be purging all night, and well, I appreciate you for like the watching, and excuse the accent change. I'm still trying to get like I'm still calibrating it. I'm still aligning myself, and so far it's been a very nice journey. I've enjoyed it, and it's been very interesting. Um, yeah, more updates coming tomorrow. I don't put a date on this, like as in no, it's a Friday or it's the first of what month. No, I don't put a date on this because I want them to actually be timeless. Like anybody can access them, and actually even 10 years from now, turmeric will still be relevant. Even 100 years from now, turmeric will still be relevant. So this is like I'm slowly trying to move myself into the timeless kind of talk so that any recording of mine can actually be used by other people in all time to actually get solutions. And these are miniature solutions, these are physicality solutions. So on the other planes, on the other dimensions, is a whole different game. And this is like the baby game. So I'm busy like crawling right now, and I got a lot of eyes on me. I'm being watched by I have 10,000 million billion with me as I stand. I don't stand alone. I got armies with me always. And because I asked the universe to guard over me, I asked the universe to protect me, I asked the universe to love me. Actually, asked the universe to always be there for me. And even when I don't do that, we are made up of so many cells, over 500 trillion cells, and next to each one of those cells is an angel whispering, "Grow, grow, grow, grow." This guy, you know, just like next to every blade of grass, there's an angel screaming, "I'm whispering, grow, grow, grow." So even when I don't pray, they are still looking out for me. So, but I would put out a prayer, God, please protect me. I would call down my Archangel Michael or Metatron. I particularly like Metatron because the name is cool and he got a cube which I want to put on my chest or somewhere on my body because it's really cool. And there's a whole lot of other things that I want to do, and I want to show you too. You know, well, I got a couple of subscribers already, so I'm not alone. So, and it feels really good that there's people who can actually use this information. And oh, right, if you come across this, if you're watching this up until now, congrats. Um, you comment anything you'd like more information on, or like this kind of explanation of the information, and I will be very very happy to dive into that and actually research all about it and go as deep as I can. And otherwise, thank you so much. Peace.